Prereferral. The term prereferral is commonly used in the field of education, particularly in the context of special education. It refers to the process that takes place before a formal referral is made for a student to receive special education services. Prereferral activities are aimed at identifying and addressing a student's learning or behavioral difficulties within the general education setting, without immediately resorting to a formal special education evaluation. Prereferral activities involve collaboration between teachers, parents, and other professionals to develop and implement strategies and interventions that can support the student's learning and development. These activities are based on a proactive approach to address the student's needs before considering a more formal and specialized intervention. Here are a few examples to illustrate the concept of prereferral. 1. Teacher collaboration. A general education teacher notices that a student is struggling with reading comprehension. Instead of immediately referring the student for special education evaluation, the teacher collaborates with the school's reading specialist to develop targeted strategies and interventions to support the student's reading skills. They may implement additional reading activities, modify classroom materials, or introduce multisensory techniques to help the student improve their comprehension. 2. Behavior intervention plan. A student in a regular classroom exhibits disruptive behavior that affects their learning and the learning of others. The teacher, in collaboration with the school counselor and the student's parents, implements a behavior intervention plan as a prereferral strategy. This plan may involve setting clear expectations, using positive reinforcement, and providing additional support and guidance to help the student improve their behavior. 3. Response to intervention, RTI. RTI is a commonly used prereferral framework. It involves a systematic approach to identify and address academic or behavioral difficulties in students. Through a tiered system of interventions, students receive increasingly targeted and intensive support based on their individual needs. The goal is to prevent unnecessary special education referrals by providing early and effective interventions within the general education setting. In summary, the term prereferral refers to the collaborative efforts made by educators, parents, and professionals to address a student's learning or behavioral difficulties before considering a formal special education evaluation. It aims to provide targeted interventions and support within the general education setting to help the student succeed.